again and welcome to Ultimate Guinness World Records here on Challenge, the show that breaks more records than, well, a very angry DJ. Because on today's show we're off to Germany to see a man who's totally nuts about coconuts. France, where this man will attempt to jump like a horse. Back to Germany, where this high flyer will be taking the plunge. And Spain, where leaving your car unattended could be more problematic than it's worth, so stay tuned. Our first record attempt tonight is absolutely incredible. It comes from Germany and involves the humble coconuts. Now, coconuts are very versatile things, yes they are. Some people eat them, some people drink their milk, others, like the man we're about to meet, simply crush them to bits using their bare fists. But then again, let's face it, how hard could it actually be? Meet Peter Wetzelsperger from Germany. We join him at the gym, where he's pumping some serious iron. Now, they don't grow coconuts in Germany, and my theory is that this has made him so jealous that he's vowed to destroy any that he sees. In which case, he's in the right place, because lined up before him are 70 rock-solid coconuts, which he's about to break with his bare hands. Now here goes Peter inspecting them. If they're not at the exact angle he likes, it could seriously hinder his record attempt. This takes an awful lot of skill, patience, and concentration. There's no point in rushing anything. There's a Guinness World Record at stake. Another coconut not quite set correctly. Slowly and cautiously making his way down the line of coconuts. There's a third that's not quite right. Now down to the last 10. Okay, he seems fairly set. Just the final mental preparations to do. As with most martial arts, your mind has to be totally focused on the task in hand and all your energy channeled into one place. It goes without saying, do not even think about attempting this yourself. This man is a trained martial artist and it is incredibly dangerous. His preparations are now complete. The clock will start when Peter strikes the first coconut. He's given the nod. And he's off! Just look at his confidence. He's certainly not coconut shy. He's missed one, but that's not going to deter him. He's back on track. This must be incredibly painful. 15 seconds and no real problems yet. And already he's up to about 18 coconuts. That's more than one per second. He's certainly making light work of this. Plenty of encouragement from the audience. 33 seconds and 32 coconuts, which means he's just starting to lose momentum and the pace. It's certainly not going to put him off, though. Oops, a bit of a problem with number 39. Move on, move on. Down to the last 20 seconds. Oh, 5 on the trot that didn't break. I hope this isn't all going to be in vain. 10 seconds and you can still see that Peter has really slowed down. His hand must be aching big time. One final big push. 3, 2, 1, 0. It's all over. Yes, what an effort. Take the applause, my friend. He's certainly feeling confident. Ah, oh, bless, the family's in. He certainly thinks he's done it. Just look at the mess, though. I hope he's going to clear that up. Final checks are being done to ensure that only the broken coconuts are counted. What a magnificent effort. I hope the celebrations aren't too premature. Got to make sure that the correct split in the shell is counted. Hungry work this.
A new Guinness World...
And there you have it. 64 coconuts broken in 1 minute with his bare hands. A new Guinness World Record. Congratulations, Peter. No need to show off, though. Let's savour this incredible display of power in slow motion. Remember, though, that Peter is a highly skilled individual, so do not attempt this yourself. All the hard work and preparation has finally paid off. His dream has come true. What a great achievement. Finally being presented with your very own Guinness World Record trophy. A very big hand to Peter Wettelsberger. Now, for our next amazing record attempt, I'd like you to answer this question. What do you get when you combine a man with a horse? No, clever clogs, the answer is not a centaur. Well, it is, but that's not what I was thinking of. My preferred answer is that you get an eccentric Frenchman, Mathieu Nassif. He looks like a man, but he runs and jumps like a horse. Here he goes, and he's over. An incredible leap. Though, to be fair, it must be easier without a jockey on your back. Let's have another look in slow motion. He's over 1 metre, 52 centimetres. What a jump. Just catches his back foot, though. He's not satisfied yet. He's going to try again, this time for a whopping 1 metre, 62 centimetres. No point leaning on it, mate. Jump over it's what you've got to do. Okay, here he goes, having a bit of a canter, and why not? Just needs to warm up those legs. And if he clears it, I'm sure there'll be a couple of big sugar cubes as a well-deserved treat. Now, for those of you that can't speak French, they're actually shouting, Mathieu. Mathieu. He signalled for the bell. He must be ready. He needs quiet in the audience. One final circle as he gets himself prepared for the big takeoff. Up he comes. He's up and he's over just, but he hasn't cleared it. He's knocked the top bar off. I'm afraid that's a failed attempt. Is he okay? Yes, he is. Phew. Let's have one more look in slow motion. You can just see his right leg clipping the bar, sending him tumbling to the floor. That's a dangerous landing. However, his first attempt at 1 metre 52 was a new Guinness World Record. Let's just see it one last time for posterity. Up and over pretty cleanly. Très bien, Mathieu. That's why people use a horse. Anyway, time for a break now. But before you all go off for a few tasty sugar lumps, let's take a sneaky peek at the terrifying, death-defying attempt that awaits us after the break. See you soon. This might look like an innocent paddling pool, but you'll just have to wait until after the break to see what happens. Now, while you pop the kettle on, let me leave you with this record-breaking riddle. How old was the oldest woman when she died? Was she A, 122 years old, B, 127 years old, or even C, a youthful 117 years old? I'll let you know the correct answer right after this break. Before the break, I asked you, how old was the oldest woman? The correct answer is A. Jean-Louise Calment from France died in 1997 at the ripe old age of 122. Welcome back. Now, it's not every day you get to meet a Guinness World Record breaker, which is why I made sure I brushed my hair, cleaned my teeth and donned my very best shirt. Because, via the magic of satellite telly, I am about to meet a man who holds one of the most incredible Guinness World Records ever. But, before we meet him, let's see him in action. So, here we have what is little more than a paddling pool. The water in this pool would barely come up to your knees, even if you were kneeling down. As you can see, it's seriously shallow. Ooh, that's chilly. Yet, Danny Higginbottom from the United States of America is going to attempt to launch himself into the water from a staggering height of 8 meters and 91 centimeters. Up he goes now, slowly and cautiously. What must he be thinking? What is going through his mind right now? This is a very, very long way up. He looks nervous to me, and goodness, who can blame him? He's got his swimsuit on though, but perhaps he should have been better off with a pair of wings. Here we go, fingers crossed for the moment of truth. Oh my word, he's jumped! Splash! Has he done it? Was it a man, was it a bird, or was it a fish? No! It's none of them! It's record breaker Danny Higginbottom! Congratulations! Just look at his face! Once again in slow motion, that's one serious belly flop! Wallop! No marks for style or grace, but 10 out of 10 for sheer guts. Told you a pair of wings would have come in handy. That is truly unbelievable. A dive from 8 meters 91 centimeters into only 30 centimeters of water. And now, let's talk to the great man himself. Hi, Danny, are you there?
Hi, Jamie, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Welcome to Challenge and Ultimate Guinness World Records. Now, tell us, where are you joining us from today?
Well, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America.
Danny, tell us exactly what the record is that you currently hold.
Well, my record is controlled belly flop from 29 feet, 1 inch into 12 inches of water, which is 8.90 meters into 30 centimeters of water. I've been a diver all my life. I started diving competitively diving when I was 4 years old. My dad threw me off the diving board when I was 2. Told my mom I was either going to sink or swim, and I swam to the side, and I've been diving ever since. So I do have a background of diving all the way up through high school, and then I went professionally.
Well, this isn't like conventional diving, is it? So what are the main differences?
Well, it is not conventional diving at all. And the thing about conventional diving is you can use your head and you can look for the water up and down and stuff, where with this dive, it's not a dive, it's a belly flop. It's a controlled belly flop. So the hardest part of this is not being able to look down, because if you look down, then your body will follow your head.
Who on earth thought of this record in the first place?
Well, that I've tried to find out, and I've done research on the internet, and I've talked to the GWR people, and I guess the man named Henri Lamont, who had the record before me, and he had it for like 25 years. And I guess he was a circus performer or something like that, but I don't know how it was developed, or if he said, I got an idea, let me dive into this shallow water, or somebody challenged him to do it. And I'm still looking into that, and hopefully one day I'll be able to find out. We've tried to contact his family, and his family's a little mum about it, because I guess they were a little disappointed that his record was broken. But I'm the type of person that says, you know, that's what Guinness World Records is all about, is records being broken.
Do you think there's a common trait within all Guinness World Record holders?
Yes, I do. It's, you know, to be a Guinness World Record holder is you have to be given that special talent, and everybody that is born on this planet has that special talent. They're born with it. Now, whether they find it at an early age or they find it later on in life, everybody has, I guess, what you call the X factor, which is that special ability, whether it's writing or English or math, racing, running, swimming. Everybody has that special talent, and Guinness World Record holders are like a breed of above. They're the ones that found that talent inside of them and are able to perform under serious pressure, under lights, under a live audience, and they can take their level up to the next notch. And to me, that's what Guinness World Record holders are all about, is the ability to step it up that extra notch where the normal people haven't yet learned how to do that.
If any of our viewers wanted to break a Guinness World Record, what advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, I would tell you not to choose the record, let the record choose you. And you know, there's so many different records that can be broken or can be set as new records. So my advice to you would to possibly look through the book, see if there's something that you love to do. Because if there is something that you love to do, whether it's tennis, golf, or whatever it is, and you love to do it, then it's going to make it easier for you to break a record in that category than choosing something that you have no clue about or no understanding about. The key to it is you have to love what you do. And if you love what you do, you can bring it to a different level.
Well, many thanks, Danny. You truly are an inspiration to all of us. The very best of luck for the future, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the UK.
Oh, thanks for having me. I had a great time. It was great talking to you. And I hope everybody's well in London. And peace and God bless.
Right, well, we've just got time for one final record attempt. Now, we've all seen people get annoyed with their cars. Some people shout at them, some people kick them. But how many have you seen who get out, shut the door, and then flip the car on its roof? Not many? Well, you're about to. Come on, everyone, we're going to Spain. These two guys are very big and very strong. They're going to see how fast they can flip over 10 cars through 180 degrees. Now, this should be great to watch, but I fear for every driver in Spain if they also happen to be traffic wardens. So, here goes the first guy. 3, 2, 1, he's off. My word, those cars look heavy. Just re-establishing his grip. Leaning forward, head in through the front window. Good job they remembered to wind the window down. He's not having much luck at the moment. Shoulders into the side of the door. Big strain on his face. Is it going to happen? No, it's not. 23 seconds gone, no cars over. On to the second car, and he starts the lift at 28 seconds. Given up already. He's not looking too happy. 40 seconds down, no cars turned over. This looks better. He's got a firmer grip. He's leaning into it much better. Knee underneath the chassis. Right arm up on the frame. Is it going to work? One final push. Go on, my son. Yes, it's over, but not all the way. I don't think that's going to count. The car has not travelled through 180 degrees. He looks defeated. He looks dejected. Shake his hand, though. Cheer him up. He's a big lad. Let's see once again in slow motion. Time for contender number 2. He looks mean. He looks lean. Well, he doesn't look lean, but he certainly looks tough.
1, go!
Off you go. Look at that. Easy. Those cars ought to be quaking in their shoes. Or should I say, boots. One down and only 10 seconds gone. Time for car number 2. That looked easier than the first one. Bit of a stretch, work out the knots. Look at that. It's almost as if they weren't there. Another big stretch, a big breath, looking confident. On to car number 4. No problem with that one. A complete 180 degrees. Car number 5. And it's over. A little bit more difficult that time. His muscles must be getting tired. Not surprising, really. Up and over. That's car number 6. 1 minute down. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll just use my hands, really. Get over. Car number 7. There are 3 cars left in the studio. Is he going to be able to do it? He's starting to make it look easy again. Car number 8. A lot more stretching going on, though. He's suddenly become very, very tired. He's starting to struggle. That's 9 cars. Is he going to make the 10th and final car? Deep breath. Legs bent, back straight. One big push. He lets out a scream. It's over. 1 minute and 44 seconds. 10 cars turned through completely 180 degrees. And that's some nimble-looking footwork across the studio floor.
First Guinness record of the evening.
And there it is, confirmation from the adjudicator. 1 minute 44 seconds and 10 cars. Congratulations, a new Guinness World Record and a kiss from a lovely young lady. I think I better get down the gym.
Well, that's all we've got time for today on Ultimate Guinness World Records. Thanks for watching, and make sure you join us next time. You'd be crazy not to. See ya.